Let's listen to that True Blue. Love it, love it. Thank you. How you guys doing? I'm sure everyone's asked. Everyone's good. I think we need to say a huge thank you to the cooks because that meal was amazing. I feel I'm gonna roll home. It'll be good. You know, trying to watch my figure because there's a lot of it. But yeah, I have Parkinson's. I'm like Muhammad Ali. I float like a hammer and sting like syphilis. Actually, the ladies love me. I vibrate 24/7. No batteries needed. That's why I'm married happily. She's very disappointed when I take my pants off and realize that it's only in my hands. I know, I'm upset about it too. I'm actually from the darkest part of Africa. I'm from Joburg. So please, ladies, keys at the door. Don't make me chase it. But yeah, when people hear that I'm from the dark continent, you know, they usually ask me these important questions. Do you ride a lion? No, this is not a lion riding body. I prefer a cheetah, much better mileage. You know, do you know my brother in Kenya? No. And my absolute favorite, and this actually happened to me when I moved to Australia, landed at Perth International, and the lady looked at my passport. You're African. I'm like, well, yeah. But you're white. Oh, wait. Oh, that's okay. I'm still Whew. Must be the Perth weather. You know, put her skin got a rash. Then all of a sudden I needed a full body cavity search. Those boys don't like to use lubricant. Couldn't walk straight for 2 days. I have children, and you know, I watch important documentaries with my kids. You know, my little bloke, he's all about education, so we watch a lot of Dora the Explorer. You know, and the other day he like leans in, he whispers in my ear with all this sweet innocent. He's like 2, so he's like, "Daddy, you're gonna die soon." Well, you got to pay for the funeral. Joke's on you. But I was actually driving with my oldest daughter the other day because she lives with her mom in Mandurah, and she made me listen to this horrible music, Ed Sheeran. And it was bad, and then I was listening to this one song that I kind of tuned out on. She looks at me and she goes, "Dad, what's anal bleaching?" Well, if I didn't have reason to hate that ginger ninja before, explaining to my kid what I don't actually know myself, just pushed it over the limit. So I said, "Well, sweetheart, when grown men have more money than brains, you know what, you're just gonna phone your mom." So we speed dialed her mom and whatnot. She explained to both of us. Then my daughter's like, "Listen," then she's like, "Oh, like this," and she's like, "Dad, do they come in different colors?" I was like what, like tie-dye or what? I'm like, why can't you ask me something I actually know about? You know, like, you know, anything else than that? I actually have a friend who's convinced that God has got to be a woman. And I was like, why? She was like, well, you can't tell me that a man created something as beautiful as a rainbow or as innocent as a puppy. And I was like, well, first of all, leprechauns created rainbows. And secondly, you can't tell me that a woman stood in front of other women and said, "Ladies, to make us feel," she said, "I feel like I'm at home in Joburg. Just need gunshots." But so I said, you know, leprechauns created that, and you can't tell me that women thought, you know what, ladies, to make us feel different to men, I'm gonna give you labor pains. And just as the kicker, menopause, ladies. And she was like, "You're right. God has got to be a man. That arsehole." No man thought that premature ejaculation is a good idea. Or erectile dysfunction. That, But I have a few questions for God if I ever meet him. You know, like soy milk. It's actually a nut. How do you milk a nut? Shouldn't it be called nut juice? Oh, damn. Okay, that didn't go down. I have a question like also, what's up with mosquitoes? Well, like flies not annoying enough? You know, like the whole dance and whatnot, which is pretty cool. I enjoy it. That's why I stay in air-conditioned room. Don't ever go out. But yeah, well, flies not annoying enough. Well, like you're like sitting there like, I need to create something smaller, more annoying, that sucks the joy out of someone. So like a cyclist on the road. You know, and yeah, it's some of these questions bother me at night. Actually, had my grandfather for the first time. He came to visit me after my grand passed away, and he chose a club to meet me at, and I went there for a beer. And my grandfather, sitting there, he goes, you know, I need to get me a faggot. So, oh, Granddad, shh, you can't say that. You know, it doesn't mean a bunch of wood like back in your day. 65 years he was married to my grandmother, and that's the way he chose to come out the closet. The most important lesson I learned from my grandfather, though, true story. The most important lesson I learned from my grandfather is don't mix Viagra, sleeping pills, and laxatives. You don't know what's gonna come out first. And trust me, when you walk in on an old man sitting on a toilet with a heart on, that shit stays with you forever. There's just not enough tequila in the world to wash that side out. But yes, I think the most dangerous thing anyone's ever came up with is the truth shall set you free. Gentlemen, this is to you. Have you ever honestly answered your wife, do these pants make me look fat? The answer is no, because you'll all be dead. You know, there's no way that you said, sweetheart, it's not the pants, it's a family-sized pizza you ate for lunch. You'll be dead before you finish that sentence, and if not, you're living on borrowed time. My wife actually says she loves me like a brother. But she's Tasmanian, so it's the strongest love there is. Actually, you know, I miss the good old days of stalking, you know, where you actually had to exercise, you know, climb a tree, you know, do a little running from the police. Nowadays, it's just like flip to the right, flip to the left, you know, send a dick pic there, dick pic here, and you're pretty much engaged. It's crazy. But anyways, guys, you've been awesome. Thank you.